I remember my husband getting ready for work, and I walked to the TV in the den, and I thought he was watching a movie. He said, "I don't think this is a movie. I think the World Trade Center has been struck." And we stared at the television and watched the second tower hit and watched the towers collapse. I can't even remember if my husband went to work that day, as I just stared at the TV. It took 2 days to get through to everyone. My friend and one brother-in-law rescheduled Pentagon meetings, and we tried to call his sister in Somerset, Pennsylvania. Our nephew heard news reports that said that if Flight 93 landed 30 seconds later, the plane would have hit his school. My husband's brother in New Jersey was supposed to be in the World Trade Centers for meetings that day, but you see, he decided not to go to the meeting. Lucky him. And I remember watching that TV like I was some sort of zombie, thinking this was bigger than Pearl Harbor. I had to do something. Maybe I could go there. I'd traveled around the country by car before. I could drive this. Maybe I could stay with my husband's brother and train in the Manhattan. My husband couldn't go. He had to go to work. So I took off on my own, paid the tolls on I-80, even forgot my camera, got to his brother's place after 1 in the morning. He told me what train to take, but he said half the train lines had been closed. So I trained as far as I could, and found out that I had to walk 9 miles to get to Ground Zero. And I thought, I've walked 7 miles to work. That's no problem. An hour and a half. I can do that. I thought I could buy an instant camera at some tacky shop on my walk to Ground Zero. And maybe I could buy a film canister so I could collect some of the remains. Because someone gave me ashes from Mount St. Helens eruption, and I thought, I've lived through this. I should bring something back with me. I should something. But every store was closed, and I tried to walk anywhere in the city, and anywhere I tried to walk, everything was just so congested. Businesses seemed closed, but you still couldn't go anywhere. So 3 hours later, I got to Ground Zero. I was wearing gym shoes and jeans, had a bottle of sealed water in my backpack purse, and I wanted to get in to try to help, I don't know, to shovel things out of the way, something. But no one had maps of where everything was. There were so many people there trying to help that they told me that the best way I could help was to just clear the way so people could do their jobs. And I just stepped back, unable to do anything, unable to photograph anything, only able to stare, like I was watching it on my TV. And you know, in this poem, I used only lowercase letters writing this, even when I said I'm only lowercase, because I'm nothing. When I watched the news on that first day, they showed people jumping out the windows. These silhouettes of people looked like floating paper in a ticker-tape parade. And all the debris floating around, I had to keep telling myself, these are people. And when I looked around at all the remains from these tower office buildings, I thought of the dust I was breathing in. I thought, I'm breathing in drywall. I'm breathing in paperwork. I'm I'm breathing in people. So yes, I'm only lowercase, because I'm nothing.